Yo, what's up guys? Today is January 12th, 2026. Today is Monday. So let's get over today's trade recap. So I didn't even trade today. I was waiting for CPI to full port my evals that I have. So yeah, let's get over today analysis. So coming in today, as you guys can see here, we ended up rejecting so heavy from this high from this SMT, and look at the S&P 500. We made an SMT. We ended up making that big closure to the downside, inversing that fair value gap with this low resistance liquidity here to grab. So coming today, I was strongly bearish towards a potential move down towards these levels. In here, this 4-hour fair value gap and all those low resistance lows raising from previous week. I mean, there's still a lot of lows hanging here. So I was looking for what? If you're looking here, now we open a big 4-hour. So I was looking price to trade back into range to try to get any short scenario in here. So we should at the inside the range, market open. If you look here, we end up moving higher, display higher from this. I think there's 30 minutes fair value up inside leg, so we end up rejecting from there. So I mean, if we are so bearish in the higher time frame, I mean, I want to see now this kind of fair value up getting run through. I mean, I don't want to see this happen. I mean, that makes no sense if we are going to be that bearish. I mean, we just made like a 100-point open to the upside instantly for a no-news Monday, so I mean, kind of worried if we are going to be bearish. Okay, so having that in mind, what I can see now is that we are rejecting from that 13-minute fair value up, and now maybe we just want to make a higher retrace from this fair value up, maybe this hourly fair value up inside that 4-hour fair value up. So a good trade idea in my opinion was this setup in here. So we ended up opening this 5 minutes. So we opened that 5 minutes. We are trending bullish. I mean, I know we are super bearish in the higher time frame, but we can still fail that bias. So I mean, we don't need to marry the bias. So if we are respecting that 30-minute with high displacement, we have a potential point of interest above, and we are just retracing in the 5 minutes. So we ended up coming back to it 5 minutes. So now what you can see is that we ended up flipping that 2 minute, which is the higher time frame inversion on that leg. I mean, yes, I mean, me personally, I was looking for something like this, maybe. I mean, continuation, classic continuation model, you can take it something. I was looking to get a feel on this retest. I mean, we got edged, but it is what it is. So something like this is the only trade idea I would have take today. Once we reach that fair value up, we can still keep pushing higher and reach these highs, which is not the normal scenario in the higher time frame, but there's nothing for granted, so we don't need to marry our bias, as I was saying. So yeah, so once we reach that fair value up, I miss my setup, so there's nothing else in here. Let me okay, so once we ended up making this 15 minutes now we are showing weakness. We are not displacing that with that much speed. You know what I mean? Compare these moves with this ring candle, sorry, with that black candles. So now we are holding supporting pricing here. So what can happen now? We ended up reaching that hourly fair value up. What can happen now? We ended up making something like this, trading back to a 50 minute, and then maybe want to consider the rotation back and be right in the higher time frame, or just reach at 50 and flip higher. So I mean, I was looking to short that 5 minutes, but it ended up holding, so there's no inversion here. And then we ended up shopping, I would say. Now we open that 30-minute in here. What happened? Maybe something like this. Hold on. Here. Okay, so maybe something like internal high sweep. 10 a.m. 10:30 reverse. I don't know. I mean, I would never take this. I saw PB took it, so I mean, I want to look at it. So we are kind of having this SMT inside that overly deep in discount if we are going to short. Yeah, so we ended up investing this. What the fuck is? There's some community here. 3, 4, 5. So yeah, something like this. I mean, I will never take something like it. It's what it is. I fade. I was not even looking at the charts at this moment. So yeah, so you can aim for that 30 minutes to get filled. Here I saw PV got break even, then TP something like up on here. I don't really know. I mean, today was a really weird day. I mean, there was nice moves, but in the wrong direction in the higher time frame, in my opinion. So yeah, so there's nothing for me today. At least this first long is a good idea in my opinion. Once we see that we are clearly moving higher, you can just take a discontinuation and call it a day. So yeah, that's my trade recap for the day. See you tomorrow, guys.